this, that, from the back of the, I got a girl, Brad, she go to battle, I like when birds come out, sounds like I see it in there, hey, I'm on your turf again.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Flex round! Flex round!
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys.
What are you laughing at, Chop?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shepard. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Shepard. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on 2nd down, Shepard. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Operating from the gun. Shepard. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's got room. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook. They come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game.
Yeah, go on that ball, Pat.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. There's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
Wow.
Touchdown now of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Go now. Do it like that.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. That makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now it's the Boise State alum, J.J. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shepard. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
There you go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Rather than that other one.
Here's a jive.
He's 19 years old. He ain't giving up to just a short $300.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
And get ready.
The Eagles send out their punter now.
So he came in the
as
party.
he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
And I was going to hit him out, but I asked him, when he finished, where he'll be.
How about this, a fake?
And if not, we don't need to hold those guys.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And here's Cool take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can you step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, he knows what he's in there. That's all.
On the ground.
Make sure they check everybody back. They might not return home.
So this will be accepted as a
They
move.
said everybody don't draw my friend five. I'm thinking that you ain't the first one for this year. Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. That's all. Shoot, we mad at that. Go ahead.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I didn't ask him all he did ask to come back. I said, I have no problem like that. But these rules gonna, everybody gonna follow the rules. But I'm telling you that, hey, we've all been 19 and irresponsible. And you think a 19-year-old gonna pay $300? Shit. That man want to get his life. Yeah. I can put that in there.
He's going to fire one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 32.
We've all been 19.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first down carried by Elliott. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, okay, yeah. I do it for you. I do it 20 keys.
Awesome.
Hold the thigh. Y'all heard it going by.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. That's on Pro Bowl guard for Notre Dame, Zach Martin.
They're going to look at that, we're going to look at the wild card, but he's not in the wild card, not right now. Okay, Beverly and I, one of us got the flip flopper right now. He's 5-2.
It's Elliott. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a pickup of 8 yards to move him into a 3rd and 13 here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right
now, what you
there.
say? You going to do what? Okay. There's nothing wrong with having confidence. There's nothing wrong with having confidence. I think we played later this season.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately that didn't work for them.
And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? They're the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
What was Ray doing that he held you under 100-yard rush in the pass? I said, what was Ray doing that he held you under 100-yard rush? Did I say he held you under 100-yard pass?
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout.
I think he held you under 100 yards.
Timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Oh, he's crazy. That was a good one, Fidel. That was a fucking good one. That was a fucking good one. But now, let me do one better. Johnson said that after he beat you would have hit under the base.
About the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
After that. What? Yeah, you played the middle line.
2nd down.
But you played the middle the whole way.
It's Jeffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip
Oh, but
across
not.
the 35.
I'm just fine.
It's a gain
The
of
first
11
time you
yards
feel
that
for it, the
time,
first time
and
you
it
feel for
produces
it.
a new set of downs.
I told you I had to make a choice.
They'll run it now out of the
You
gun.
go for it, surprise.
So a nice job to break the one
Bro,
tackle, but not
finesse.
much daylight after that as he's brought
I'm in the
down.
franchise, man.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
I'm in the game, but man. Give up, man. Give up.
Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead, Tom.
I'm in the league game.
Go ahead, Tom.
Man. You got to talk. That's why.
Go ahead, Tom.
Looking to throw on
Hey, I'm in the franchise game.
and complete to Zach.
Oh, you're the same? Oh,
And
okay.
he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Again.
Let's go. 1,
Again. Keyword again.
On 1st and 10, Shepard. Completes it to Ajayi. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And he takes this down deep
good.
on the Cowboys side of the field.
Period.
A big play there for Philly.
We both know who
41
better. We both know
yards.
who better.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and
We
goal
both know
at
who
the
better.
7. From the gun, Shepard.
Man.
And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 of the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you
Let me
run
get that.
drag routes,
Let me
you're
get
able to
that.
put the receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good-headed scheme going.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here at Arlington.
You get my son. You get my son.
They'll run it now out of the gun. So
That's how you
got
feeling.
1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Partners, decision time now. I know it's just the 2nd quarter, but you have no
to be.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Stop booing. Stop booing.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
Stop booing.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Stop, man. You give up already, man. Give up. You can't beat me.
What quarter you in, Chop?
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
What quarter you in, Chop?
Huh?
What quarter you in?
First.
Oh.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Chop was like, Blue, what up in there? I said, here, let them in the bed.
Get out.
Oh, they just crossed right. He said he didn't say 5. I said they usually don't.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well.
What is that
The best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's okay. I understand.
Stop, don't get it down there to the beach now.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz.
Chop, don't we talk like you lost because you was sleepy and all that shit.
It appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Why would I do that if I'm gonna win both of the games?
Here go 46. Here go 47. 26.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I ain't seen
Didn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
Let's finish now.
Oh my god. Bro, y'all can't tackle for shit. Oh my god. Hey, Camille, man.
Just get the play off. Now Prescott.
I bet you scared, man.
He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Shit.
Fielded just inside the 30. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
I'm gonna get to
Around
the
the
computer,
NFL,
bro.
second quarter in Atlanta. The Broncos have taken the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
Ohio! Ohio! Come on, let's go! What? None! What? None!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 46.
I think he's going to come down to the running back.
Inside the 35-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That boy, like, see him brother in his field. I mean,
so they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Under.
They'll give to Elliott. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Yeah, Juju. All right, one play. Not fancy play like this. He scored a touchdown for me, man. Oh, he scored.
And they'll run it here. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I
it's a
know.
gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw
No,
from the
don't
defense
cut my
right
ear
there.
off
They
in there.
sold out
You
to
hear me?
stop
Don't
that
cut my
running
ear
play.
off in there.
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Hey, we're going right there. Under.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Bro, that boy Taylor's been so nasty.
minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
46. 47.
Nigga, pop his dick.
Throwing. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Did I get it, dude?
Zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Bo, score, Bo. Bring it out, man. Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing with my young bull, man. I'm gonna stop playing with my young bull out here, man.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Looks like I'm not dead.
To throw on 2nd down. Shepard. 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown.
Stop this fucking play. Come on, man. Huh?
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark.
Why
a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I got that boy connecting them tops out of your hair.
He'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This two-show pass, this two-show pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Get it, Yeah, you gotta.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Late night touchdown. Late night. It'll be late night. Late night.
Looking to throw. Shepard. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Why are you rushing me, bro? What do you do, come on.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 37.
Let me spot that.
And his kick is
Let me get
right
that.
there.
Thank
It's
you.
good.
Pick 6. Let's
And
get
the
it.
lead now
Let's get
increases
it.
to 20-0.
That's David Howard.
So they
And
get
David
the
Howard.
3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime
He's the way to the middle of that. Now I'll just sit here. I was trying to save my team. He's right to me.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
AB.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Oh, he coughs it up, loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it out. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Yeah, go, motherfuckers. Who was that him right there?
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Right nope.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15.
It's coming now. Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there.
This is a piano rapper, bro.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
He's nice. You want to trade, man? Wait a minute. Hey, Blue. I forgot about this shit.
And he uncorks a beauty, best of the day. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second
the finesse
half.
play a game already?
They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the
The finesse
offensive
play a
end.
game already?
Imagine what the grease board
Wait,
looks like
right
at the
there?
half.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what they printed up.
He blew
Stop the
Adebro
run
out.
defense,
Yeah.
get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
So,
Just what you want on a first down
play
run,
without a
call it 8
position
yards, and it's
on the
second
dead
and
side,
2.
right? Do I get an upgrade?
And that run there does nothing but juice
This
up the
is
guys
the outside
who are
linebacker.
moving the football.
We're gonna
I mean, if
get
you're
in
an
a deep
offensive
spot.
lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays,
Yeah.
you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options.
Yeah,
You
that's what
don't
I
want
was
to think
gonna
about
say.
play
Your
action and
homework.
try and get something cheap right here over the top.
They run again with a jive. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They run with a jive. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Come on, dog.
They pitch out to Howard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him,
Get out.
you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Get it, Juju. Get it, Juju. Get it, Juju.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shepard looking middle, and it's incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Throw the ball, bro. What you doing, bro?
On 3rd down, this is Howard. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, I met in the morning, bro. 9 a.m.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh!
10th carry now for Elliott. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up.
D-E-F.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I know.
Now a handoff looking right.
Come on!
Take this one down near the 15. So that one will be accepted.
All right, come in, coach. You put him in, coach. Put that Frank in the game, coach. He blew laughing.
46, 46. 47, 47. 46.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Oh, spinning away. And now running right through it.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Negative yardage. And his kick here is good.
Hey, I don't know fuck. He a good ass receiver, bro. I don't care, bro.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw on 2nd down. Shepard. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll run it with Jackson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hustle, hustle. Hey, 47.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurry movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. The clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They run again with Jackson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Prescott now on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Fuck. Come on, shoot again.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Following the fumble recovery, Shepard dancing to his left.
Get up, Brown. Get up, Brown.
44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. Decent start to the drive. But
Get up, Brown. Get up, Brown.
Time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shepard, he's going to look deep down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So the first play of the drive lost 4.
I got
Now
some
they'll
for
look to
y'all.
move it forward here on
Gang
2nd
him
and
up.
14.
Gang him up. Gang him up. Oh.
47. 46.
Play action now. Prescott.
Come on, bitch.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching,
Got him
Charlie,
up,
you still
coach.
taking shots like that downfield?
Can you make that touch play for me, man?
Some clock
Did
and
you
making
get
sure
a
you're
receiver
taking
for
care
me,
of the
man?
lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Could you come through me? Could you? Ah. No.
The Cowboys on 3rd
We're not
down.
having that.
Lacking
Don't-
much
don't let 'em
success.
get it,
Just 2
y'all.
for 7 to this point. This is 3rd
Come
and
on.
14.
Come on.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Everybody be careful.
After the
Everybody be
delay,
careful.
they're
Everybody be
backed up
cautious.
even further for 3rd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Brings through the contact. Mark that one against one of the top
Yeah,
left
pop
tackles
these
in the
dudes,
league,
bruh.
Tyron Smith.
One time out, y'all. Come on, baby. Look at work. Come on, let this shit work, y'all. Come on.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
47.
On the ground, this is Jackson. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Wow, that play
He
got shut
got
down
it,
in a
bro.
hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of
Hold on.
time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on, Juju. Get it, Juju. Get it, Juju. Come on, Juju.
A give to Howard.
What?
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
To throw on 2nd down. Shepard flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go! Try it, 38! Try it, 38!
Operating from the gun, Shepard. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now it's Jackson. They'll run it now out of the gun. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. That's on Lyle Collins, free agent signee who was originally thought of as a first-round draft pick.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at the 23. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken at around the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Back to throw. Shepard. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Eagles on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Shepard. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Aguilar has it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing on 1st down. Shepard. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Shepard. Steps away to his left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Yeah.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And Jeffrey's got it. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
But they're looking to beat up on somebody. Well, you don't want to mess with Finesse? What?
This is a J. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
What a luxury to have a guy like this. He can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Man, he ran out of the borders. Yeah. Well. But next to the unranked game. You got time?
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shadow.
No,
we'll finish it after this.
Huh? Now, I got somebody better than me.
Come on, let's go. Try it, 38.
You want him to
Looking
sit
to
it?
throw on second down.
Well,
Shepard
he was hit.
escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the
Hey, you
2-yard
beat it.
line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and
Well,
short, 3rd and
Well,
1.
you want him to sit it, take it. You want him to sit it, take it.
All right, I'll play.
Say that broadcast faster than that. Either one of y'all.
Let's go. What? None.
But this is crazy.
Ohio.
I'll take down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jay Ajayi, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Shepard under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Oh, yeah, you take.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the run, this is Jackson. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Cowboys, the win moves them up to 5.